they've won 14 games in 4 months. Against the bottom three.
So Wolves have won 5 league games in a row.
What's up, mate? Yeah, let's try that. Cheers, Jeff.
Because I've just done it with your lord when his mic's just come and you've used my mic.
Okay, Simon.
Hi Ruben. There was always going to be a bit of a come down on Thursday night, but you edged that for large periods. Were you frustrated by the way it panned out?
Yeah, if you look at the game, we were the better team, but in the end, it doesn't matter because if we don't score goals, nothing matters because in the end, it's the result that counts, especially in these kind of moments. So we create a lot of chances. We had the game. We controlled the game. We blocked some good players from the opponent, and then one set pieces changed the game, and that's it. He's really frustrated to end the game like this.
I think it's 15 league defeats now, the first time it's happened since 1990. I suppose is that a reminder that whatever happens between now and the end of the season, even with Europa League, that it can't change what has to happen to this squad in the summer?
We will address that in the end. Of course, we have a plan, and we talk about that every day. But the season is not over, so let's focus on that.
Ruben, what do you say to the fans who are looking for something positive? Obviously, Thursday was phenomenal, and nobody will forget it. But then, when they watch this game, they kind of look at it and think, "What do we have that would make a good team?"
Yeah, we say to the fans the truth that we lack a lot of things in our team. That we miss chances, that if we don't score goals, we are not going to win, and we have a lot to do, and to focus on improving the team, and step by step, and understanding the until the end of the league is going to be like this, and then we need to do something.
Ruben, just on Rasmus, is it a confidence issue with him at the moment? And I know your options are limited with Josh being injured, but is there becoming an argument to maybe take him out of the spotlight? Because it feels like there's no hiding place for him at the moment.
No, I think we need to. I think if you look at the games, we have several players that missed big chances, not just Rasmus. But Rasmus, of course, the game for Rasmus is to score goals because he's a striker. But it's a team thing. I already said that our team should score more goals. It's not just Rasmus that are missing chances; it's all the team.
Rob.
Ruben, how do you think Tyler Fredrickson did today? And with the kids that are going to have to play now between now and the end of the season, is there a chance for some of them maybe who wouldn't have been necessarily in the squad for next year, or might make you think that there is a chance and they deserve to have a spot?
That I don't know. Again, the season is not over. What I felt today is that they deserved a better memory from their first games. Tyler played really well. Also, Amas played really well, and they deserve better because we were the better team. We play well, create chances, but in the end, again, one opportunity for the opponent, they score, and the memories is not the best for these kids, but they play quite well.
Paul.
Just on Rasmus again, and I get it that you say it's a team game, but at the moment it seems to have a bit of a sort of the weight of the world on his shoulders. He just kind of needs that goal to lift him. How would you kind of maintain his spirits when he's not scoring as much?
The only way I know is to work on him, show him the videos. Like you said, he needed to score a goal. He will not score if he's out. So I try to manage that during games, but he needs to score one. Maybe that's all a striker needs.
Last question, Dave.
Hi Ruben. You said you need to score more goals. Did this game underline the fact that you need to recruit a proven goal scorer this summer? That is your priority?
I think it's a team thing. Of course, we have an idea what this team needs, but also the guys we play with at least 3 guys in front, so they can score goals. We play the midfielders that can reach, and you see it today in the game. So all the team needs to score more goals, and you have opportunities with the midfielders, with the striker. We need to improve as a team because if you don't score goals in this league, it's impossible to win games.
Thank you.
should start. Yeah.
You don't often win at Old Trafford, so what's that like as a Wolves head coach, just celebrate 3 points with your fans and your players?
In our job, the most important thing is to see the happiness in the players, in the supporters, and the people of the club. This is my satisfaction.
What did you think of United today?
They play well. They play well after a win, a huge win in the middle of the week. That brought them a lot of confidence. With the full stadium, they play well. We were a bit reactive. Was today missing a bit of aggressiveness, in my opinion. But each time that we want to be aggressive, we had a foul against us, a free kick against us, and this is difficult to change but today was not the best game that we played, but was a game with the true spirit again. The players inside the pitch, outside the pitch, because the players that came from the bench, they came to help the team. And sometimes, if we don't win because we are not in our day to play in our level, we must win with our hearts, with our souls, with our spirit, and that's what happens today. And in the right moment, when we had the chance, boom, and we won the game.
This one which you say mathematically, obviously it's been clear for a while that it was going to happen, but emotionally, is the feeling different now that you've sealed it officially?
To be honest, I don't feel this. I don't feel that because I'm a bit tired today. The game took me the energy, a lot of energy today. But I'm thinking about the next game, trying to win the 3 points. Because we have quality to win the next game and to compete for the 3 points. And I'm not looking for the relegation zone. I want that my players, they look for the position that we can reach with the next 3 points. And this is the spirit that I want in my team.
The next question is going to be about the same thing, but you said when you came in that you were confident. But did you believe you could achieve it with 5 games to go? So quite comfortably in the end.
We cannot in football. We cannot think about 5 wins in a row. We must think about the next game. We need to create the energy and the tactical plan to face the next opponent. But because in this moment we feel that we create this positive spirit, we believe that we can win the next game. And this is we came here with the intention to win the 3 points, to compete for the 3 points and to win, not to draw. But in the end, if I look for the game, it was not our best game. We were a bit, I don't know, today I don't know why, but maybe because they play a good game. But in the end, the spirit was there, the happiness in the supporters and the support of them every time was there. And I'm very happy because in the end, when I look the smile of players and the faces of our supporters, this is everything for me.
Vitor, you've now Wolves won 5 games in a row in the top flight for the first time in 50 years. first time they've done the double in the league over Manchester United for 45 years. Do those records bring you any joy whatsoever, knowing that you're making some history with this Wolves team at the moment?
Of course, the impact in Premier League is a world impact. You understand? Because what we do here, what we get here, is something that they speak in my country. They speak everywhere. They speak everywhere, because this is the best league in the world. But honestly, I'm not thinking about records. I'm not thinking about this. I'm thinking about to create identity, to create the confidence to play. If we play here or if we play home, to play with the identity and with confidence, with quality, and with the spirit that we have in this moment.
And talking of quality, that moment from Pablo Sarabia that wins the game, it's a moment of quality, isn't it?
Fantastic. He's a player with technical quality, but most important than this, than the technical quality for me is a team player. He has the personality to help, to be professional every time, and even if he goes inside for 5 minutes, he will try to do his best. And the other players from the bench, with the same spirit. Bentley, you know what happens in warm up. But why you went there and I didn't see goalkeeper with nervous? I don't see. You know why? Because he works every day very hard to be ready, to be ready to help the team. This is what I ask from the players, that they are working without playing to be ready, because we can help. They must come with the spirit to help the team, and congrats for him, because he played very well.
I was going to ask about Bentley. His Wolves and Premier League debut came at this stadium 2 years ago. He hasn't played many games in that spell, so for him to come in short notice in the warm-up and put in a performance like he did is impressive.
Of course.
You played for him as an individual, the person he is in the dressing room, to have that moment and take it.
Very confident. I joke with Sa. I said, Sa, you are an old man. Well, and he said to me, but coach, I just have 1 year less. And I say to him, but 1 year make the difference. You are younger than him. But because, and I joke because, not because I trust, I really trust the players because I know the work that they are doing in the trainings, and I know that you will be ready for this game. You will be ready for this game, and it's not a surprise for me.
Just one final. No control getters today. Is that still a tactical decision? And if so, considering there's a 17-year-old Mateus Mane ahead of him, what does that say about Conchalo in his future? He
knows the message. He knows the message. I had a conversation with him. He must be with the spirit. But I believe the conversation that we had will change the things, because he needs to be with spirit to help. He needs to be with the right mentality to help the team. You understand? And when I must be honest with him, I had a conversation with him, and I explained I'm not liking what we are doing now, because you have the level. He has the level to help, and I want him until the end of the season in conditions with mentality to help us. Okay.
So just one question really. When you came to Wolves, you had a big challenge. The club was in a difficult moment, and there was a lot of negativity around, and people thought that Wolves were going to get sucked into that group, and if any of the promoted teams were going to stay up, it would be Wolves at their expense. How satisfying as a coach is it that you come in that situation and created the right spirit, created the soul of the players that they want to fight, when things are not going well, creating systems that allow them to win. And they've done that when clearly it's not an easy job, as Ruben Amorim is finding at Manchester United.
You look like my friend, huh? For a long, long time, because you are you are saying good things about me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, the most important, in my opinion, is to be a coach is to create the connection between the people, between the persons, and it was my first target was to bring again the good energy, the confidence, to trust. When I look for my side, I know that I have players to help me. When a player looks for his side on the pitch, he knows that the player beside him will help him. Through spirit, we start to be more time together, to speak about not only about football but about our lives, to create connection. Trying since the first day to create a connection with the supporters, to make them believe and to make them proud, and the tactical idea with principles that since the first day until the last training we are working, and the players, they know that I like good football. I like a team playing with the ball, but sometimes it's not possible because the opponent is strong, because we are not in our day, and we need to know how to defend. Today we had maybe the record of free kicks and corners against us, but in the end they didn't score any goal, because even in set pieces we improve a lot our organization. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Have a good Sunday.
You too. Thank you.
Now it's time for the energy.
You must come back. Thank you.